She was like, "Did you have a nice swim this morning?" What the fuck, lady? Gang, welcome back to another exciting episode of them hard motherfucking feelings.
Ooh, baby.
The Road Dogs coming at you.
On the road again?
From the Circle K in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Man.
Haven't seen one piece of water.
I know. There was a puddle out front of the Holiday Inn Express when I woke up today.
It's all gas stations.
And let me tell you, it wasn't clear water neither.
Here with Uncle Kippy driving the vehicle. We're on the road here, Storm Chaser 5. 6 is getting a new transmission. And we're here. We thought it'd be fun to do a little hard feelings on the road. Where hard feelings started.
It did.
In the car.
In the car.
Parked in the Latitude on East 4th Street.
Me and you used to do it, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Real stinky.
Do a little bang bros.
Freaky naughty.
Kippy, Kevin James Ryan is here driving the car. We got T-Bone McScruffins in the back seat.
What up?
And the new kid. You know, KJ likes to find talent in odd places. And boy,
I make them share bedrooms with me, too.
Did he strike gold with this little trollop that we pulled off the strip? Pulled up on a bus, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Tom Cat Daddy Cassidy.
We're merging on a highway, and it's good to be here.
No shit.
Part of Tommy being on this means he has to join at the $10 level. I'm always closing over here.
It's like a Make-A-Wish. But we're here. We're driving from Tampa to Orlando.
Tampa last night was bonkos.
Bonkos.
Shout out to Side Splitter. Shout out to everybody that came out.
Yeah, it was good times. Orlando, not so much.
Orlando, the books are a little light.
I feel like we're getting a little taste of the shoot up in the career and the downslide in the career.
Yeah.
Like a little mini version.
And some nights we're like, this is amazing. We're living our dream. And the other nights we're like, who are you again?
32 in Orlando.
Yeah, half are going to show up.
We have like the gray stuff in our hair. It shows us in our future. Like when Seinfeld pictured his life with Kramer coming in at like 60.
Yeah.
Good show last night.
Yeah.
I was
You got hammer drunk.
Absolutely slapped,
I've
son.
never seen you that drunk, I don't think.
I was university level hungover this morning.
What were we calling you? Nacho Man, Fatty Savage? With your glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Nacho Man Randy Fatass.
That's what it was.
I got him on right now.
Yeah, you're snapping to a Slim Jim glasses.
No, it was snapping to a foot long.
Oh, God, dude. You were
Snapping to a calzone.
Dude, outside of that fucking...
I was fucked up, man.
Dude, outside of that bar that was next to a dry cleaners, you were so fat and so sweaty. Standing there, you were dropping everything.
Everything felt like an orthodontist office, to be honest with you, in those little alcoves and little strip malls, whatever they got down here.
That bar we were in last night felt like a set for, like, Punk'd or something. You know
I was
what
waiting
mean?
for John Taffer to walk in. What are you talking about?
It was too...
Shut it down!
It was too big, and, like, the walls were bare and stuff.
I got half a rat quesadilla in my mouth. Taffer runs in. Close it!
Yeah, it was an odd vibe. A good time.
Fucked up last night, 100%. We had a good giggle sesh. When I got there, we did a shot at the bar of Jameson, or at the club of Jameson. Mm-hmm. And then when we got to the thing, I did a shot of fucking tequila with the bartender and an IPA. And then, like, when we left, she gave
And the light shut off.
Then the power company
Big man
got
go
on.
night-night. They didn't pay the bill on the brain.
But then I noticed later in the night that she was all yacked up.
Yeah, she was doing party favors, for sure.
And I told you outside, that's the first time in a really long time where the demon in me was starting to make plans. How can I do this under the cover of darkness? How can I not get busted for this?
I could tell that bartender was on cocaine when she did 10 minutes of Andrew Dice Clay. For
Yeah,
me
she
and
was,
Kevin.
she was doing it. She just needed a mic. That's like, she was doing a Dice Clay set.
Hickory
word for
dickory,
word,
doc.
like it was 1988.
Lady, I'm trying to finish my cheeseburger.
I know. Give me some fucking space, lady. Where's the ketchup? I asked for silverware.
I don't know where that food came from, too. It didn't look like a bar that had food. And yet they had a 9-page menu.
Yeah,
I didn't see a door to a kitchen or anything. I think she was coming out of the broom closet with it.
I know. Wherever she was, she triple fried my chicken fingers. Those things were fucking... Dude, I've never had a tough chicken finger. This thing was like chewing a fucking catcher's mitt.
Did you guys clock that hammered dude in the red shirt at the bar?
Oh, he was mumbled to me like he was talking to me like we grew up together.
I
And
thought
I'm
he
like,
I thought he knew. I thought he knew us.
Dude,
I think
no,
he
he was just talking like we were best friends. He's like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh god.
At one point,
man.
someone was like, "Yeah, Dan Soder's going to be down at the club," and I just hear him. No one's looking at him. I just hear him from the back of the corner of the bar just go, "Dan Soder."
Yeah, but he was real mumbles, and then you would get one word. He might remember the Dane Soder. I gotta say, I fucking love Florida. Love the shit. I would move down here in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, man.
If Tootie got the scratch together. I've said this about Texas and about Florida. It's the only two states where you land and immediately know you're in Texas and Florida. Like, you don't land in Florida and like, am I in fucking... Like, you know right away where you're at.
It's because all of a sudden you have 104 fever.
Uber driver coughing on you. Get called a pussy for having the vax.
Your net worth goes up 20% and you got 104 screamer. Holy shit. Ooh, look at this. We're coming over. Finally, some water.
Yeah,
This is nice.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
is
it's fucking
real.
lovely. It's my perfect kind of trash. I love it. It's people who are like day drinking, just fucking hanging out. A lot of boats.
It's
a lot of fucking fish.
It's weird and scary for me to think about that, but I think naturally my mind has started to go in that direction of like, fuck, I could like live down here. I could fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you could start to see it in your head.
Oh, for sure.
I'd want to bring everybody though. I wouldn't want to be able to move away that far away from my family. I'd want to bring everybody in like a little compound.
Yeah, nobody wants to move to Florida. Everybody has their own lives.
Get a little cul-de-sac. Tommy, would you come down and live here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, how would you get your dad on an airplane?
We drive him down.
You'd have to ride him.
He's
Put
got-
everybody on his back.
He's got
Like
a
when
little
you
run in
move
him.
one of those houses, you know, how they do it in pieces?
Move the top half.
Yeah, no, I love it down here. I also feel that way, too. And I feel like I'm joking, but I'm serious. I love it.
Yeah.
You can
There
breathe
is a-
better.
There is a thing too of like, you know, obviously being, you know, all the COVID restrictions and everything, like of being, you know, the lockdown, the fucking mask, the this, the that, the outdoor to like, I still like when I'm walking to the hotel, I'm like, oh shit, where's my mask? And I'm like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter, dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
clean
that
living.
that level of like, you can clear your mind of like all of these anxieties you've had over the past 2 years of like, where's my this or that, or hey, you know, like you're just like, oh, you're like living again, and you forget. I forget what it was like,
Man.
You know,
Fucking Ted Cruz over here. Look out. Kippy's leaning.
I'm gonna fucking pull over, paint this car red.
Dude, I can see the whole Foley clan down here cruising around the neighborhood in one of those bars that's made of bikes. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You're in the middle holding court. You got your.
I just had to make a power move driving. By the way, I don't know if anybody picked up on that.
I know.
One-handed doing a pod too.
You're trying to be fucking Phil Donahue and Mario Andretti at the same time. Keep your eyes on the road, bozo. 10-2, goddammit. I know Toby can move down here. And you know what I saw last night? A little bit behind the curtain, almost a complete meltdown before the show. We put the screen up to get the emails going and all,
Sure.
and all that. And
Sometimes they don't come. Sometimes the audience isn't really, you know, prompt. Like sometimes they have to be like, hey, submit your questions. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And when we don't, you know,
you got to coax him a little bit sometimes. And T-Bone usually goes out and makes an announcement.
makes an announcement. Hey,
T-Bone's
what's
running
up,
around. He
guys?
gets everything set up. He's doing great. He comes back. One thing he's looking for when he walks in the green room, where we're sitting there picking our teeth, was Bernie's. Who's got the Bernie's?
all
Foley
out,
Bernie.
fresh out
Everybody,
of Bernardino's.
first time.
It was like prohibition.
First time in 18 months that no ammo. We're fucking out. And again, we're in a honeycomb of fucking dentist office.
Yeah.
So who knows where we're gonna find Bernie's? So T-Bone walks in, typical passive-aggressive fashion, bolts out of the room, doesn't say anything, and goes on an Exodus dirtbag Tampa Bay journey to find
Jumping
cigarettes.
medians and shit in the road.
Meanwhile, the club pulls the trigger. They start playing the intro video. Kippy's got like 4 questions. They're all about teeth.
They're also all from the same drunk guy.
Yeah, from the same one drunk guy.
Who's a $10 member, by the way.
And Kippy's freaking out.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Kippy's freaking out. I'm freaking out. Kippy went in to do the announcement. as T-Bone rushed in with fucking 4 or 5 packs of Bernies.
He's sitting there with a bag full of Bernies going, ladies and gentlemen, if you want your questions answered, I go, where the fuck did you just come from? This guy's nowhere to be found. I walk in to do the announcement. You're sitting there, you got the mic in your hand and a cache of Bernies.
And I had run across a 4-lane stretch of road, 2 parking lots. So I'm sitting there like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for coming out.
Yeah. Maybe it's a sign you don't need the Bernies, too.
I heard the announcement. He darted into the green room 2 seconds later, threw a pack of Bernies at me, looking for a fight.
No.
Waiting for me to say something, and I did. I was like, dude, where'd you go, or whatever. I was like, you pulled it off, but that was fucking dicey. You were looking for a fight, and also, too, what I wanted to say is that I feel like that really reconnected you with your dirtbag Tampa teen running around fucking roots.
It felt like I was 17 again.
Yeah.
Crossing fucking highways.
Looking for somewhere to skitch or something.
Hitting the Publix.
Hey, man, can you buy me a 6-pack and some smokes?
Hitting the Publix with my parents' debit card, getting a couple groceries, cash back, $20. Take that, launder it, then go buy a fucking shitty sack of weed. Yeah, it was great.
Couple of twisties and a fucking Laffy Taffy
Jesus Christ.
hanging out of your mouth.
I was not upset, not mad or anything. It was more of just
been
like
bad. What if it just show just would have started and we would have had
it was
4
more of I
questions?
didn't know where the fuck you. I thought you went out to maybe smoke a Bernie or something, or like the bartender gave you one. So I was expecting you to pop back in like fucking 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or whatever, you know.
Well, the guy I talked to, I was like, "Where can I go buy smokes?" And the guy
They always fuck you on that. Every fucking local that just wants to get rid of you goes, it's right around the corner.
Yeah,
Right around the corner is fucking 2 counties away down here.
But that's how they operate. That is around the corner.
Fucking
dude.
hayseed.
Because no one's walking anywhere. We're walking. You walk in the city, but around the corner is different
2
down
feet.
here.
Dry cleaner, grocery store, coffee.
Yeah, so I went to a place that had a giant sign, smoke shop. I walk in, I go, it's just bongs and fucking zongs and shit all over the place. I go, hey, man.
Zongs, dude. I haven't heard zongs.
What's a zong?
It's a Z-shaped bong. Yo, you want to do zong rips?
Dude, I was down here in high school. I was like 16. I'm in my buddy's Honda CRV. He pulls into a parking lot. He's like, "You want to smoke?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You want to hit the zong?" And pulls out a 4-foot full-blown
Dude, if you're
glass
doing
bong out the
zongs in a
back.
car, you got fucking issues.
Yeah, there was usually only 1 or 2 dudes that were bonging the car people.
Yeah.
So I walk in and I go, "Do you have cigarettes?" And the guy goes, "Oh, it's the one thing we don't have." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Can I get a pack of Juul Pods?" He goes, "That's the other thing we don't have. Nothing you needed."
Plenty of chicken, though. Nothing on that, really?
What do you mean?
That was a soft spot. I was trying to fucking get the ball back up in the air. Tommy, what do you have to say for yourself back there?
Wait, Tommy, you're here?
Yeah, no shit. Hey, new guy Tommy, sing us a song. What do you got? I was getting real handsy with you last night.
Well, I think it's pretty silly that a smoke shop doesn't have cigarettes, right?
That's Tom Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my take on the
Tom
smoke
Cassidy
shops.
with the news.
Holy shit.
That's a real think piece you came up
Foley,
with.
get your
Tommy.
arm off the recorder, you fucking...
Oh my
Holy
God,
shit,
dude.
Fuck, dude.
Also, in the car, Foley, I'm in the driver's seat, and Foley, at points, if I don't check him, will start elbowing my rib cage. That's how much space he takes up.
Yeah. Does this pod recorder, is this like a black box, too, for when the car crashes?
I got 4 lovely souls on board.
Is that what you're worried about? The car? We're on the highway.
Paying extra for this one.
Yeah, I don't think we ever talked about it, but on that drive down from Syracuse in the snowstorm where you kept going, I got 4 souls on board. I was like, yo, cut that shit out,
T-Bone
dude.
was flipping out.
Stop saying souls.
Why does that make you nervous?
Because that's what they say
Same
when ships
plane
go down
crash.
and shit.
Yeah, that's what you say after the fact. You don't say that before the fact.
Damn, that ladder is not legal. How big that ladder's hanging off the back of that truck.
The
I've done a lot of fucking shifty work with a pickup truck and things hanging off. That for sure is not legal.
Dude, the trucks down here fucking drive around like they're on Mario Kart.
They do. Throwing fucking shells at everybody
Yeah,
and shit.
F-350s. I almost got my leg taken out by a piece of marble
Oh,
yesterday.
dude, that would have ruined the year for sure. We were standing right next to the road and fucking I don't know where we were. This little Havana or something. And this tractor or this trailer, this landscaper construction truck was driving by with a trailer full of demo debris on it, and a chunk of fucking marble countertop flew off and almost took Foley out at the kneecap.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, that was
It would have been
terrifying.
pretty big.
I would've
That
been
shook me up,
screaming.
man. I had to have a cold gazpacho soup to get me straight on that one.
Get my
Because
head
that could have
right.
went bad really quickly.
I know. We would
His
be in
fucking
the
leg
hospital
could have
right
got
now.
chopped
yeah,
off.
we'd be in the hospital right now. I think if that hit you,
Yeah.
that could have really fucking
Broke my shin.
Oh yeah, real. I mean, that thing came off with fucking a little bit of sauce on it.
I thought he had popped his tire or some shit. It came
Me?
off so heavy. No, the car. It was so fucking
That
loud.
was also within like 14 minutes of being in Florida, and I'm like, this is the most Florida shit ever.
Yeah, that street was dangerous. It was
Yeah.
The sidewalk was not enough.
There was not really a curb, and cars were fucking flying on it. I don't know if we have Easy Pass in this thing.
Yeah, you do. You got the fucking Sun Pass.
I know, but he
yesterday.
didn't give me anything or nothing.
It's on the fucking license plate. Should have saw that. Fucking tough guy over here. This guy fucking sold Kippy on everything. We got half a timeshare in Sarasota.
You're a fucking bozo. He asked if I wanted the fucking tolls, and you always have to do that because I didn't bring my Easy Pass with me. And then if you don't get it, they charge you like $20 a toll to process each payment. So you have to get it. They got you by the fucking cojones. And also, I don't know Florida roads, how many tolls. It could be one of those things where you go through like 15 fucking tolls. And they whack you $20 a clip or whatever.
There was a real Florida dude working that counter right next to our guy.
Oh, man.
I wish we would have got him.
He was so tan and his hair was so bleached. He had the fucking sunglass tan line on.
He was orange.
He was
right.
into orgies for sure,
Oh,
that guy.
man,
he
he was
definitely
smooth.
swung.
He
If he
was-
did it now, or he definitely at some point was a swinger.
Oh, yeah. The chains. He was doing it right with it. He didn't get out of his chair. He was constantly kind of swiveling his chair like he was a bank manager.
Yeah.
No rush at all.
He did it real good.
What company was it? It was like 50 cents.
No,
or
we got
Thrifty.
It was thrifty, but then like a budget, like
Get thrifty.
fucking Goodwill cars, dude.
you know how
We're currently in a Cars for Kids.
1-800-7
You ready?
cars for kids.
You ready?
CARS cars for kids.
We all have braces on.
I was like, remember, like, donate your car to the blind? It's like, we got to keep those guys off the road.
I never
What are
understood.
they going to do in a car?
Do Cars for Kids use the cars or do they sell the cars?
They sell. You donate the cars, right?
No,
if-
they have dealerships where you go in and it's a bunch of little kids in suits running around. It's adorable.
What's it going to take to get you out of this car today?
Margie, you clear my 3 o'clock later.
Drinking apple juice out of a mug.
Tampa Gun Show, February 26th through the 27th. We missed.
You know how trashy it is too? It's a picture of a handgun, not like a rifle or anything. That's like, yo, you want to do a bank job? Come to the Tampa Gun Show. That's crazy,
for
dude.
kids.
For kids. Guns for kids.
There's a hand holding it with a fucking surgical glove on it.
Yeah, black leather glove. There's blood and hair on it.
Rolled up 20.
Um,
Think there's gators in there?
I would say, yeah, I don't think there was gators in the one next to the hotel. There wasn't enough for them to fucking feed on. You know what I mean? That's more nature. That's where they are. That's where they get you.
So would you ever walk through this?
There's a guy on a dirt bike there. See, that's real Florida shit.
Oh, fuck, that is.
Remember, dude, there was a guy in line in front of us at the budget rent-a-car or whatever, thrifty rent-a-car, and me and you were both like, there's no way this guy's getting a car.
Yeah.
Dude, he was FaceTiming in public. It didn't look like he didn't have a wallet on him or anything. He didn't
thought he
have
was
a
at a-
reservation.
No luggage. I don't know what
No
he was doing
luggage.
there.
He's at the airport with no luggage.
He
trying
looked
to
like
get-
he just walked out of the house to grab a juice.
It did, dude. He's in flip-flops. He's in, like, slide-ons. He's in, like, an undershirt. He's in, like, basketball shorts. And we're like, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, there's no way he gets a car. Then Foley's like, dude, this guy doesn't even look like he's got a driver's license on him. We get up, and then he goes, yeah, how much are the cars? And the guy hands him a brochure. I'm like, dude, you're jammed up if you're at the airport thrifty rent-a-car asking for a brochure.
and then he just walked away.
Then he walked away without any keys.
yeah.
Oh, dude, they had.
It had a little alibi written all over it.
Yeah.
Ah, it was at Thrifty. Check the cameras.
That was when we landed. On the way out, we were in line at TSA, and we saw a guy trying to go through with a full-blown electric drum set. It's like if
Uptown girl.
this plane's going down,
Like
I'm
it
going
was
down
nothing.
jamming.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah, he was surprised that he couldn't like put it through.
Dude, my
Dude,
wife.
they saw him like halfway through the line. She was like, all of a sudden you heard, sir, you got to check that.
He's got the headphones on and all.
Sir.
It was so big, dude.
My wife does that. She'll be like, oh, my bag got flagged. So I'm like, what the fuck? And you know, like, I'm a tense flyer to begin with. Not tense, but like when I'm at the airport, I'm fucking, I like to keep my fucking ducks in a row. And we did. She's like, every time her bag gets flagged, and then we're sitting there and they open it up, and there's like a 6-pack of fucking 6-pack of Dyke. I'm like, what are you doing? You know you can't. Oh, I forgot that was in there. Full things of like hairspray and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just pipe bombs and shit.
Yeah, I didn't know.
tell you
That was the first time it happened on the way. I got the pre-check. Obviously, you bozos are still with the mouth breathers.
Yeah, that was infuriating.
Dude, but I got bomb checked where they wipe it on your hands. Like they wipe the thing on your hands, then put it in the bomb machine.
Oh yeah, they heard about
Jesus.
they heard about your set in Atlanta.
Yeah, they were.
We heard you're with bombs.
That fucking squad at Newark Airport they were all bucking for a promotion, or it must have been some kind of fucking quality control check that day, because I got fucking popped, and they were checking this girl in front of me.
Hold on. This FedEx truck is making fucking. He's got his turn signal. I had to get out of the fucking danger zone there.
This is what you're paying for, folks.
Holy heck.
All right, so back to them confiscating your Metamucil.
Yeah. They're checking my sleep apnea machine. You believe it?
Well, I got fucking.
Also, but dude, that thing looks like a fucking label maker you're rolling around with. I didn't know. I was like, oh, maybe he got like an iPad or something. Here, it's a machine that keeps you alive at night.
What's with the paper shredder?
Yeah. It literally, dude, it looks like, it looks like professional, and then it's just so funny that it's fucking.
So I see a lot of seniors popping around with them on their little rolly bags. I saw one at Thrifty too.
So now you're saying you're a senior?
Yeah, I mean it started early.
When it hurts, when it works for you?
Yeah. I would love to move into a 55 and older community. Go in there and start cleaning up.
Cleaning up with
Silver
what?
foxes.
Chicks?
Sucking a lot of old dudes' dicks.
Yeah. Fucking lemon parties?
Rolling
Keeping
around like
it
Will
tight.
Smith in this pursuit of happiness with your machine.
Blowing more Solenstein. Nice gold chain on.
Dude, when you were getting checked, I was getting nervous. You were rolling through that airport like Tim Allen in the 70s.
Dude, I had fucking.
Oh, yeah, you were fucking laced with Eddies, right? Foley was flying with his companions, Ed, and Eddie.
I got 900
Watch the fucking recorder, dude.
Sorry.
Dude, he stinks, man.
Fuck.
He's got the memory of a fucking goldfish.
I was sitting on about fucking 900 millis fucking taped to my scrotum. Like, dude, what's up? No, they're just in my shaving kit. They're CBD. I don't know. But when he starts fucking poking around like that, I get nervous. And it could be a bottle of shampoo, and they still act like it's fucking 2 keys of cocaine. It's like they want to scare you a little bit. And then when it's not, they're like, hey, got to take this. Thank you.
You get off on the power of it, Even like today, a lot of times at the TSA pre-check, they'll have someone checking your fucking, to make sure you can go in that line, you know what I mean? They'll have someone to make sure, because it says TSA pre-check on your boarding pass. So there was a woman standing at the fucking gate, whatever, in Newark, I think we were. So I showed it to her, and she's like, I'm not checking I'm not checking boarding passes.
Oh, yeah, that fucking
And I'm like,
bitch.
We saw that happen.
I'm
You
like-
actually missed a little bit of that too. I
She
heard
did it
what
to
she
like
said
3
after
other
that.
people. It's
I'm like,
lady.
oh, you're fucking standing at it's a checkpoint, and you're standing there.
She
What,
also
like, what, like, I'm the asshole?
when she
picked
walked
you up.
It's not like
away.
I walked up in the break room, was like, here, bitch, check my fucking thing.
When you walked away, she was
Bob
like,
Evans
"People
over
be throwing that in my face all the goddamn time." Like, I think
Oh,
she
you
was just
mean in the security line?
yeah.
Or does she think I was bragging? Hey, I got TSA pre-check. You dumb bitch, you probably don't.
Oh, you like that?
Probably never even been on a plane. Yeah, I'm like, I don't understand, like, she's like, why? I don't care. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were checking. I'm not checking. I'm like,
Armwood High School state football champs.
want to get out there, show them a thing or two?
Probably kick my ass. Are you kidding me?
Show them how to stop breathing when you're sleeping.
Florida
Hey,
football.
guys. Hey, offensive tackles. You want to see where you're going to be in 30 years?
Dude, that was a legit thing that Foley said to me.
Oh, there's a test track over there? What's that? Gator Ford.
Let's go break this fucker in. No, it's that little hill mound that they do with Jeeps. It's just that's all it is that little mound.
Let's fucking try it. We got a Ford Edge.
That's lame.
Oh, you've done it before?
Yeah, it's fucking cheap.
You've never done it before?
Yes, I have. I got my
I know
picture
you're
taken
lying.
in it when we went and looked at a Jeep one time.
You're lying for
I'm
sure.
telling you.
You're for sure lying.
All
We
right.
drove it up a mountain in the parking lot. I
I've
swear.
been to Mount Everest. I swear to God.
I'm serious.
Here's a Florida trailer park.
It was
Oh,
me,
man.
my
that trailer
mom.
had 2 boats behind it.
It was me,
my
my
God, it
mom, my
does.
dad. It was me, my mom, my dad, Louis Anderson, and Paul
After he
Rudd-
died.
and Paul Rudd.
Paul Revere.
Anyway, the fucking security dude is going fucking ham on this girl in front of me. Nice looking lady, young lady. She had like a metal box that like looked like something you would keep like a safety deposit box, but it was like perfectly square. fucking wiping it down, doing this, doing that.
Well, that's a little shady. I mean, you're fine with a metal box.
No, but
That's a bit wonky.
Then he walked back and handed it back to him, and he goes, "Sorry for your loss."
Oh, was it ashes?
It was fucking ashes. I felt so fucking
Is this
bad
bomb
for
dust
him.
in here? What is this?
Oh, that's Nana.
The craziest part was when Foley tried to snort some of it.
Lady, I'll give you $10 for a rip.
Hey, your grandmother like to party a little bit or what? Got a little trace in there?
Holy shit.
And then he fucking digs through my stuff and makes me take my sleep apnea.
Makes you put it on. Put it on, fatty.
You should take all your clothes off.
Yeah.
If you walked into a
Strip
back,
down and put your fat mask on.
Let this be a lesson to you kids.
turn around, let me see your asshole. Fat fuck.
Dude, he hit me when I sat down next to him on the plane. He hit me with, "I only had 2 events last night." I was like, "Oh, you only died twice?
Yeah.
Sick, dude." You were also really pitching to me what a good deal it was.
So, all right. So, listen, for the listener, when we
What a
buy,
good deal what was?
hold on, for the seating arrangements. When I buy the tickets, I'm an aisle man, so I always go aisle, and then obviously the big man has some special accommodations, and so what we'll do is I'll put Toby in the aisle, right? If it's like a 3-seater. Toby will go in the aisle. We'll try to leave the middle seat empty. Then the big man likes the window. That way, hopefully nobody gets the middle seat and those two have enough space.
I like to look outside for UFOs.
But at the same time, Foley gets real self-conscious when he has to sit next to someone else.
Yeah.
So the understanding is, right, like we buy the 2 tickets, the A, leave B empty, and C. But if somebody does book the middle seat, Toby jumps on the fucking bomb as a good friend and takes the middle seat.
And then once we close the doors,
If there's an open seat, T-Bone moves.
he dips out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real sniper when it comes to finding those empty rows.
Which 90, yeah, because you've been traveling by yourself since you were like 9.
I know. 5 goes west.
Yeah, your fucking low-key dirtbag parents letting you fucking go all over the world on your own. Like you're not on
Holy
some-
kid, I knew who did a gap year after elementary school. I went and traveled for a little while, back through Europe.
And I don't mind moving or sitting in the middle or whatever. It doesn't bother me at all. But what bothered me was Foley. You're going, this is really the best thing for all of us.
Yeah,
Like,
Foley
you
tries
start
to sell it. It's
It
good
is.
for everybody.
Unfortunately, this is the best thing to do, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, which is fine, and I agree.
Yeah, but Toby's the only one who loses.
Toby is he does lose.
Yeah,
but he wins.
So it's not best
but
for
he
everybody.
wins for the team.
No, it's not. So it's best for you and your ego.
No.
It's worse for
It's
Toby.
good for you. You don't have to be involved.
I don't, dude.
And it's good for
have
the-
you noticed?
it's good-
Have you noticed? I've never been in the same row as you guys. I always stagger myself to stay out of these hairy situations. Always.
It's best for the person that we don't know.
And we put Tommy in a crate with the luggage.
And a
It's only $150 to fly a dog.
Tommy goes on the wee-wee pads.
They leave me a bottle of water.
He only
Not
shit
too bad.
twice.
I tell
Better
you
than
what,
sitting next to Foley.
I'll tell you what.
But that definitely went through the spin zone of Foley. This is better for like he was really trying to
Oh,
sell
yeah,
it to
I'm
Toby.
I'm deleting all this and putting out a statement first. think I'm not gonna get in front of this thing?
It's got to control the narrative.
You got to control it. Foley's big on a narrative.
Doing a press conference at 2.
Yeah, it wasn't the actual situation that bothered me. It was just the used car salesman pitch.
Yeah.
That came as you're
You
putting
might
the
as well have
drill
had
away
a comb
after,
over trying to sell him that
after
thing.
running the odometer back. Like, God.
I'll say this: being fat on an airplane has some advantages.
Man, we're really in the depths of the spin zone
I
here.
figure why not go?
Yeah, did everybody take their Dramamine so they don't get seasick in this tornado?
Luke, keep that in.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Hang on a second. I want to open a window real quick. Just let that get out for a minute. Yikes!
Yo, Dinosaur World, exit 17. What?
Seems kind of stupid not to go.
I mean, what's the take on Dino World
We got real dinosaurs and y'all can hunt them.
with a rocket launcher? This is Florida, pussy.
Being fat on an airplane. The flight attendants are always nicer to you.
There's Dino World. I see a T-Rex in the woods.
Are we going? I see a T-Rex. In the
See him?
Yeah, I see
Couple
him.
of brachiosaurs too.
It's indoor. What the fuck could that be?
I've never seen a T-Rex smoke a Marlboro Red before.
He's got a scratcher in his hand.
Yeah, cut off T-shirt.
They have it set up like he's a pimp and the other dinosaur is whores.
Why does that dinosaur with the long neck have a Trump hat on?
Trump, 35,000 BC. Pretty good, huh?
Fat guy on a plane. What are the perks?
The perks are that they're nice to you. They treat you almost like,
They give you extra peanuts.
they really
Yeah,
do.
like an elephant.
They give you extra food. I swear to God. I've never had.
Yeah, because they know you're gonna ask. So they don't want. They just give it to you up front.
Well, that's another thing too. They say that, like, they give you a choice. They say, "Can I get you something to drink? I'll have a order. Would you like a choice of cookies, Cheez-Its, or pretzels?" You can just say, "I'll take them all,"
Sure.
and they'll give them to you.
Sure.
And you can get multiple drinks too.
And it's
Yeah.
when it's you, they don't even ask. They just
Yeah,
give it to you.
that's what I'm saying.
They basically
don't.
treat you
They
like
just
special
throw a
needs.
halibut in your mouth.
Yeah, they give you the fucking. They give you the poo-poo platter.
We're driving by a farm right now. A lot of chickens.
Thank
for
you,
the
Tom.
listener.
Man.
There's a Waffle House, Taco Bell, Outback.
I don't usually drive by farms on a highway.
It's Florida, baby. We just drove by Dinosaur World, and a farm is what's really throwing you through a loop.
Yeah, you grew up in a coal shack in fucking Roxborough. Of course not. This fucking guy.
Had the black lung at age 3.
I thought farm animals were only in cartoons. This is really something.
The fever took most of your family.
Tommy had family at the show last night.
I know.
The
That's
one guy
good.
was a little tuned up, too.
That really blew my mind, man. It really did. My
It's
Uncle
weird
Bob
that he didn't
came.
respond to you, or that he didn't. Hey, give you a heads up. I'm coming.
Well, he wanted to surprise me. He said he was going to try to heckle me if I didn't see him.
Whose brother's that?
Wait, he didn't tell you he was coming?
No. I
Wait,
didn't know
you
he was
just saw
coming.
him in the crowd?
And the craziest thing is
Wait, you just saw him in the crowd?
Yes. And I was like, why does that guy look like my Uncle Bob?
Why does my Uncle Bob look like my Uncle Bob?
And I have a joke about him. He's in my closer, and he didn't know that. So that made it even crazier. And my cousin Taylor's in that joke, and she's in Orlando tonight. Comp her a couple tickets.
Tommy's always looking to wet his. I'm going to comp her the tickets. Tommy's going to sell them to her. Hey, babe, I can do 2 for 20.
It's a
or
reduced
hand
rate.
job.
It's a $90 show, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Tommy, didn't you refer to her last night as a girl who likes to have a good time?
Maybe. What's wrong with that? She's a young woman.
I'm listening.
She's a good girl. But
That's strange. He didn't tell you, man.
yeah, no, it's
He's
crazy.
sitting there like the pilot in fucking Seinfeld.
Because it was also because Toby, did that announcement like so soon before the show started. So right when that happened, I saw my Uncle Bob and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And yeah, it was very funny. But he came. It was a nice time. Foley, your aunt came as well. It was a
Yeah.
family affair.
Yeah, she told
She
me
was also at
coming.
the show. Nothing on that?
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little
She was
too
in the
fast for
back.
me.
She was in the background of Sibian.
She's live streaming on their OnlyFans.
She's fucking screaming. I thought it was a heckler at first. She just showed me her O face. Oh man.
Oh, that's a good piece of business.
Oh man.
Tommy, how do you like being out with us?
Yeah, so hold on.
great
Well, for
time.
the listener, we've decided to take Tommy Cassidy, our good old pal from Philadelphia,
Which, if you've seen-
Roxborough's finest.
If you've seen any of the shows in driving distance from us, you saw Tommy.
Yeah, he was in Boston, Rhode Island, Jersey,
New York,
New
Philly,
York, Philly,
Syracuse.
Syracuse, upstate New York, fucking Baltimore. And we decided we're going to take him on everywhere, all across this great nation of ours.
Now, for the listener, Tommy's our boy from Philly, from Jump Street. We all started together.
Who has an episode out? Tommy Cassidy, I think Philly Trash or Philly Kid.
Yeah.
Real dirtbag stuff.
But he self-admitted that you were trying to do a character or something.
Let's get them views up, people. It's at 14K right now. I'm trying to get back.
You said you were trying to do a character when you did the show the first time.
I didn't say I was doing a character.
You had like a
He
plan.
was trying to pretend that he had character.
Trying to pretend I wasn't a wet blanket for a minute.
No, I was saying I knew that I was garbage, so I was trying to
college
play at a
dental
different angle. But yeah, no, it didn't work out.
No, it didn't.
I mean, that night before that, my mom said she was thinking about leaving my father, so I had a lot
Really?
going on mentally.
Yeah, you don't remember you walked in the studio and he was like, my mom and dad are getting a divorce. Like,
No.
All right, fire the
I didn't
cameras up.
say that. I fucking kept it to myself, but I was a little fucking mentally unstable from that.
Bumping into Jeannie on Tinder.
She's on Thrinder.
What's Tinder?
Tinder, but for threesomes.
That's awesome.
Anyway, she didn't go anywhere. She's all talk.
Oh, I didn't know that. Was
Yeah.
there beef or just she's had enough?
She had enough.
Yeah.
But she didn't because nothing happened.
Had enough of your fat
I said, hey, the
ass.
next time fucking this happens, either do it or don't tell me.
Is that what you said to her?
Especially when I got a big pod the next day. I felt like I was on Carson. She's fucking me up.
Yeah, big night for you.
Yeah.
Saw the fucking in your head. That's like fucking Mickey Ward from The Fighter. Oh, you do have Mickey Ward family, dude. You got a bunch of
Sure.
MTV girls in your family.
I'm podcasting, not you, and not you.
Yeah. I'm the one who's on Are You Garbage, not you, and not fucking you. You do have a junkie brother.
He's doing good this
Tommy,
year.
you got
Take
it
it
all.
easy.
Oh, dude, you do have fucking Mickey Ward
Oh
family.
yeah, for sure.
Holy shit! 3 deck of men at best, jumping out of a third story into trash.
And you look exactly like Christian Bale, dude.
In character.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tommy's jumping out of the 3rd floor window in the hotel.
That's funny.
Tommy, I
dude.
didn't think you'd ever seen a sunset before or a sunrise before when you watched the sunrise at the airport.
You know, I'm a big fan of the sky. I like to. God is my
That the
favorite
weirdest
artist.
sentence I've ever heard.
No, dude, we're just now in the parking lot. He's like, do you see these clouds? I was like, yeah. He's like, you like skies? I was like, what the fuck, dude?
It's like Tommy's been in solitary his whole life.
I know. What the fuck, man?
I have an appreciation for skies as I get older.
You grew up going down the shore. You're acting like we just brought you out of a 10-year coma.
Tommy, I do agree with you. I do like every now and then the vastness of the sky or
Of
the colors will
course.
get. Oh, I'm sorry. This is mine. I'm connecting. Don't you fucking say of course. This is my thing.
Hey, Tommy, I'm with you. Don't listen to this guy.
I mean, there's tractor trailers all over this goddamn I-4, whatever the fuck we're on. Yeah, 4 East.
Dude, you know what I was thinking about last night is that now that Tommy's here, the vibe is like the Sandlot of ball busting.
Oh, it's great.
Where it's just the game never ends, no one's keeping score, but you're always playing.
Man,
dude.
that's fantastic. Holy shit. And also, for the listener, nobody quite has the big man's number like Tom Cassidy. He's a fucking quiet guy. He'll sit back, he rope-a-dopes you, and then all of a sudden he'll just wallop Foley out of nowhere. And it's my favorite thing in the world.
What he said yesterday was
You
pretty
are a
funny.
fat son of a bitch, aren't you?
We're sitting there in the airport. It's all quiet. Tommy just looks up. You are a fat son of a bitch, aren't you?
How about
He leveled the whole terminal.
No,
how about last night when he kept dropping his sunglasses?
Oh, yeah, and then you kicked him.
Tommy was a nice. Foley dropped his Nacho Man Randy Savage glasses. Tommy was a nice enough, and you know he's a big man. He's got about fucking 30 drinks in him. He's bending down isn't it's not good for anybody in this situation because we're gonna have to pick him up.
Who's this guy? Sounds like a real cool dude.
So
Hey,
then
he scores a lot of chicks, this guy.
he drops him again, and then Tommy just walks up like he's going to pick him up and kicks him across the fucking sidewalk.
No, I meant what he
Partly
said.
because he gets a little snooty, you know,
He gets-
the way
yeah, he
he's
gets
like,
real fucking
pick him
cunty."
up for me.
Yeah, pick them up again.
I was running you
Like
around.
he's Marlon Brando in the Island of Dr. Monroe or something.
I was
Did you ever
running.
see that one?
I was running you around a little bit last night, and I
You,
apologize.
You had me pulling your shirt down.
Dude, I had to tie his shoes at the Gramercy Theater.
Allegedly. I was talking about what Tommy said the first thing in the morning yesterday, which he's never any good without his coffee.
Yeah, I need
And
my
it
coffee.
was
He is a little on a fritz in the morning.
it was like 5:30, so I knew fucking he was easy pickings.
Oh, we had such an early from also shout out to fucking Atlanta, baby. Hot Atlanta came the fuck out.
home run.
That Punchline Club is so fucking cool. The audience was fucking great. Meeting everybody, giving us beers. You got the fucking cake, taking pics.
Sold out of the
brownies.
merch.
Sold out of the merch.
So
there.
we'll have the new merch with the next tour dates,
Yeah.
or some
but we had a-
socks or something.
We had a fucking 7:15, or we had an 8 o'clock flight or something.
Yeah, and he's usually quiet in the morning, and I just busting his balls like in case he had a face on about having to get up so early. I was like, I don't
Wait,
want.
you just said I'm gonna bust his balls just in case he was upset.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out in front of Tommy being in a bad mood and put him in a bad mood. That's how you operate. Oh, this guy might be mad. Let me fuck with him.
And I was like, I don't want to hear you complain one bit. I was like, plenty of bozos out there would kill for your spot. Tommy goes, yeah, but then they'd have to smell you.
Dead to rights.
That was a good one.
Good to be out here on the road with you fellas. I feel like Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman, and you're all Richard Gere.
Thank
what?
you,
I never seen
Tom.
that.
What?
Me either.
I mean, like parts of it when my sister was watching, but I was like fucking 6 when it came. I don't want to fucking watch that.
What are these, geese?
No, it's a tire from a fucking tractor trailer.
It's always food with you.
Never had goose. I never had a goose.
Yeah, Goose.
I never had a whoopie pie. Shout out to Joe List.
Joe List. Good times.
There is a lot of animals down here. Well, just on the
A
side
lot
of
of
the
pens.
road.
A lot of pens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
A
it.
lot of chicken wire.
If
Yeah.
if you got run up on by a gator, what would your plan
Oh, I
be?
got a fucking state trooper behind me, kid.
Really?
All right, kid, he's got to put the mic down.
Big man?
We got cops behind us, dude.
Yeah, you're allowed to be on fucking mic.
We're
We
in
gotta
a
ask,
paranoid accident.
we gotta ask
Yeah,
the cop if he wears
yeah.
Jenko jeans if he pulls us over.
Better pass this pussy. That thing is a that's paramilitary, that thing right
Hey, officer, you're on Are You Garbage?
You drink milk as a kid, you pussy?
That looks like the Interceptor in Mad Max.
Yeah, that thing's got the cage on the front.
Dude, that thing's awesome.
Is that a Mustang?
No, like a
Probably a Camaro or something.
yeah, no, like a Charger or whatever the fuck they are.
A Charger, that's exactly what it is.
That's how trashy Florida is. It has like aftermarket shit on it. It's got neon lights.
They're all in
and shit.
IROC. They're all in IROCs and shit. only cops in town with a fucking T-top.
Cops on Molly.
Pull over, he's busting sandstorm.
Now, I pulled you over to ask, you guys party?
You got any pacifiers in here?
I like big ladies.
Boy, I could
What's
sure
your
use
name,
a-
honey?
I could sure use a ring pop right now, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the place is awesome. What were you asking me, Toby? Sorry. You got to remember, I'm 10 years older than you guys. I see cops, I'm all panic.
What do you mean?
Plus
What
we
does
got
that
a-
have to do with anything? Your
because
age with
everything
cops.
everything was really illegal when I was a kid.
Well, I don't
You
know
got
if
caught
this.
with weed,
I
you're
don't know
done.
if this is illegal per se, but I was talking to our friend Ari Schaffer.
Good man.
And he was just like, yeah, you got to make sure when you see it, because we were figuring out the best way to do this. We were going to buy like fucking lav mic so I didn't have to hold it, whatever, because we want to start doing some more of these if if it turns out good and it's fun, which thus far it's been fun and everything. But if the quality is good, we're going to keep doing these on the road. Is a little more behind the scene for the fucking homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fun times.
And we have a lot of long drives coming up, so it'll be a fun time to do. And I think it definitely just changes the vibe a little bit. So we were talking about the best way to do it, and Ari's like, yeah, just do the mic, but if you see a cop, you got to really drop the mic or whatever. You got to Chris Rock it.
He wasn't going to make a fucking move.
I don't know. I think if he looked over and I'm like, bah, bah, bah,
Boy,
what
what the
He
fuck are you
definitely
doing?
would. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Just to be like, what the fuck are you can't be doing? He might not write you
Yeah.
a ticket, but he'd be like, hey, man,
He pulls us over. He's like, hey, guys, love the show.
$10
homie.
homie. Oh, dude, last night at the show in Tampa, this
Everybody flexes on the $10 homie.
dude, cute couple,
Everybody.
nice couple comes up, and he was like a little standoffish, and she was, holy shit, what the fuck is that flying? You see this thing?
Whoa, that's a pair of pants.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Dude, we're in the upside down here.
Holy hell.
Damn.
Start snowing.
But he was like kind of shy a little bit, and then she was just like, yeah, he loves you guys. She's like, he's so proud that he's a homie. He won't stop talking about how he's a homie. And then he was walking out the door. I go, homie? He goes, homie? And like, I got all excited. It was fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, they were good.
Dude, it sounds so corny, but everybody that comes out to the shows is fucking awesome. It's
Yeah.
so fucking cool. And
These
it means
two-
the world to us.
These two so far have been something else. Atlanta, like we were saying before, was so fucking. Everybody was so fucking awesome.
All of the runs have been really fucking fun, but this one has been excellent.
Shout
Yeah, I
out
think
to
this is the best
Atlanta
one so
and
far.
Tampa.
Atlanta and Tampa definitely fucking coming back.
Which means
for
Orlando's
sure.
going to be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, there's no way you go 3 for 3.
This is where we're getting hemmed up.
But
Those boys made it as far as Orlando, and the law stopped them dead.
The numbers ain't great. It's a big room. I think it holds like 400 or 350. It's a large room. And the numbers ain't fantastic.
Can we get the boys down there to put up some drywall? What's going on,
yeah.
dude?
Put up a fake wall or something. Pull the curtain. Close off the room. They
Toby-
actually might have that. I don't know.
Fill the room with some of those animatronic dolls from Small Worlds.
Toby, what were you asking me before?
I don't remember.
Pretty Woman,
See,
maybe?
I couldn't do something like that. Like, I wouldn't want to live down here and live in something like that.
How the fuck would you want to live there? No, you get a nice
don't know.
house on a fucking lake or something.
Yeah, on a lake. They have
You
lakes
know?
down here?
Yeah.
I know. They got gators in there, though.
Well, I mean, you're not swimming in the fucking
I was
lake.
asking you
How
what.
would you fucking have a house on a lake? You're not going to swim in the
Because
water.
it looks nice. Buddy, you wouldn't swim in a lake. You wouldn't swim in that. You don't even like the ocean. The most swimmable of fucking
I didn't like what that.
bodies of water. You're not going to swim in a. You're not going to walk into a lake, dude.
I didn't like
There's
what that
no
dude
way.
was saying last night. When we were ripping Bernie's outside the side splitters.
That in fucking St. Pete, you're always like 7 feet away from a shark or something.
Yeah,
that's a little fucking. That might be a little fucking exaggerated.
Also, that the Gulf.
That's like a fucking. That's how every town you go to, they got a stat like that. You know, we got the most bars per capita. There's never. It's like, come on. That's
Also,
all wives' tale
they
shit.
said the Gulf only gets deeper.
A foot per mile. So they say if you go out 2 miles, you're only 2 feet in 2 feet of water.
Which is insane.
Well, they dredge it. They dredge it so boats can go and stuff like that.
What do you mean they dredge it?
What do you mean? What I mean?
You mean like they
They
go in
dig holes
periodically?
underwater, like they pump the fucking sand elsewhere so bigger boats can go.
Oh.
And is that the places where you can walk across it? Is that the result of where they put the sand, or you're saying that at sometimes?
What do I look like, the goddamn city planner?
You
I don't
sound
know.
pretty fucking sure about it,
Well,
Mr. Fucking Dredger.
He told us last night. They have to dredge it. I don't know what the fuck they do with the sand. Shove it up your mother's cunt. I don't know.
That's crazy. You could be 2 miles out.
That could also be an exaggeration.
I'm just
I mean,
saying, if it's one, it's still nuts.
the guy had a Slipknot T-shirt on. He wasn't a fucking marine biologist. What are we talking
Couldn't
about?
you build a little floating house out there and just put a stake in the ground
here? What?
and just chill there?
I guess.
Road Ranger. What's up, brother? All right.
Oh, my question was, what
What?
are you doing if you get pulled up on by a gator?
I mean,
Gonna ask him fucking annoying questions at death. So you're like a real gator? Your parents are gators?
Complain about the hotel Wi-Fi.
you're not going to believe it. His waitress last night forgot the appetizers.
Oh,
You
the
believe
bi-
that
oh
shit?
by the way,
Oh,
we went to
man.
lunch yesterday. Fucking Columbia restaurant or whatever in Tampa. It's like very. I even told the lady at the front desk. She's like, "Where'd you go to lunch?" I'm like, "Columbia." Oh, it's the best fucking Cuban Spanish food. Blah blah blah. Real old school. Open in 1905. The whole 9 yards. Big man's trying to watch his weight, obviously, and he's been making very good choices on the road. I have to give him that.
100%.
And we ordered calamari and like the cheese fondue or whatever, like the queso fondue. And
I wouldn't have made a move in the calamari because you guys probably freak out like a bunch of little girls. But I'll tell you what, I would have got a chippy with a little cheesy.
so
We should start putting a photo of you up in the little snack section of the hotel, like a shoplifter.
Yeah.
Like, do not serve this man.
yeah, wanted.
I was eyeing up those Red Barons in the cooler last night.
I saw them when I checked in. Look, there's just a bunch of fucking horses out here.
That's a cow, you fucking
You ever ride a
idiot.
horse?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry.
We had a horse when I was a kid.
No, you did not.
My mom had a horse. Call her right now. She'll tell you.
What is she,
No
the old
way.
lady from Seinfeld? What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
I had the pony.
It wasn't. It wasn't Yellowstone. They fucking.
What do you mean?
My Uncle Jack fucked. They had horses.
Your Uncle Jack fucked the horse.
Yeah, wow.
My Uncle Jack
There you
fucking
go.
horses, dude.
My mom taped it.
Up there, there's like barns and like stable kennels and stuff like that.
Huh.
You just keep it there. It was in the 70s.
I don't know about this.
I'm telling you right now.
How come we never knew you had a horse?
Yeah, that seems like a flex that would have come out in the past.
Because it wasn't like a rich kid horse.
What, he went to
Yeah, what-
he went to
yeah,
a public high school? What are you talking about?
He didn't make the wrestling team?
He drove a Camry like a normal guy,
Yeah.
you know?
He didn't go to all the parties.
He wasn't one of the rich kids with the Beamers and the Benz. He worked at the supermarket, bagging groceries.
Come on, Patty. What the fuck?
Put it in the mic, you bozo.
It's ringing.
I know, but put it in the mic.
She ain't gonna answer.
She knows something's up.
No. Yeah, she's.
Smell it on you.
Oh, look.
Hi, can I get
Moms are very first ring or nothing.
Yeah.
No, there's dude.
Her
She's
shift at show and tell starting in a minute.
Henry, I'm about to go up. What do you want?
she's either first
Put the
ring,
nipple tassels on right now.
or sometimes it rings and you don't get her, or sometimes it rings like literally 25 times and then she picks it up, and then she'll call back at the worst time.
Yeah, these broads are goofy.
Fucking, she's wackadoo.
Okay, yeah. So we're down there at the Columbia restaurant.
Yeah. We order apps for the table.
Very elevated service. We're talking black coats. We're talking
Very nice. You
front
walk in,
waiters,
yeah.
back waiters, food runners.
It's packed.
Multiple managers with earpieces.
Yeah, it's full
I
of
can't believe they let us in.
dads in
Florida, dude.
in polo shirts and khaki shorts.
Yeah.
It's 11:30 a.m. by the way, too.
I mean, and the bar is
I
full
know.
of people.
I feel like
getting
that was the nicest restaurant Tommy's ever been in. You were looking around like you were fucking Orphan Annie.
I like the
first time he's been in
architecture.
a
I
place
can't believe it's so crowded at 11:30.
It's the first time we've seen a menu without pictures on it.
Fully ordered for me too. I think
Yeah.
that's what.
So
That's-
this is what happened.
nuts.
This is where the pooch got screwed. I put that.
I don't think this had anything to do with it.
dude, if it was the weirdest ordering sequence I've ever had in my life.
And either
We-
way, the message, the information was communicated to the server. It should have went on the check and should have been fired
I know,
at the
but-
appropriate time.
So we order the apps, the calamar and the fucking queso fondue, and
Who are you?
What?
The calamar.
I mean I clearly did it for comedic purposes.
I think you did.
And you don't think I did?
No.
Yeah, because I'm the guy who drops calamar.
Calamar.
So, and then Foley orders his meal, right? I'll have the fucking wedge
I
salad.
had the mahi-mahi.
The mahi-mahi with the fucking whatever.
Tommy will have the salmon.
And then
Toby
he
will-
goes, he'll have the fucking salmon with the, and orders for the grown man sitting next to him.
But before that even happened, you were like, "Are you ready?" And you went, "Yeah, start with the apps," and then fucking shoot us in to order the fundito.
Yeah.
Hey, like Timmy D said, you gotta have. There's gotta be a squad
What went,
leader.
but what went through your head? Yeah, and that was fine, but why did you order for another man at the table?
I mean, I just knew Tommy. That's what Tommy wanted. And I
Yeah,
knew,
but you have to understand
Yeah,
that's
he's
different.
a shy kid. He's not good in public.
Shut up.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, that
Professional
was.
comedian.
He ordered the soup. He called it the wrong name. He's like, I'll have the Gaspiccio.
I'll have the Gestapo, please.
Whatever it was called, it was delicious. Let me tell you something.
You have any Campbell's back
He takes
here?
a bite. He spits it out. Goddamn soup's cold. What kind of joint is this? Give me the fucking manager
I
right
can't
now.
do cold soup. It's like sewage.
You're nuts. It's so good.
No, it's,
Oh,
it's like
shit.
a fucking sewage main to me.
So Foley didn't even want any of the appetizers.
Yeah, he wasn't even allowed to have the appetizers, and then they brought out the fresh bread. I mean, it was like so much. We ended up not even fucking. By the time the food was supposed to come, I was like, I don't even want the appetizers. Appetizers never came, and Foley was pissed. It caused a fucking scene. He complained about it for how long?
Up
Up
until
until
right
Hours.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hours.
up until-
hours.
When we started recording.
Yeah.
Up until and including right now.
Down the
He's
alligator.
like, he's on a bill. You were like,
Maybe-
all for the guy who wasn't going to have any of calamari. You were real fucking concerned
that
with it.
salad was fucking pretty unbelievable.
I'm not even a salad guy. That looked really good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was the best Cuban sandwich I've ever had in my life.
I think the what did it for the salad was the light dressing, or it could have been the half a pound of Swiss cheese and ham that was in there.
That was a sandwich without
definitely
the
had
bread.
something to
that,
do
that
with
thing
it.
slid under the radar.
Dude, I polished off that sandwich about 3:30 last night.
Oh
Let me
my
tell
God,
ya.
you did?
That thing held up, man.
Bro, you're as cool as you were when I met you. Maybe
Good
even
dude
cooler.
right there, bro.
They also put it in a newspaper sleeve for you as well.
Yeah.
It said Daily News on the front of it.
Wrapped it up like an old scrod.
She was like, "You want a box?" I was like, "Yeah." And she brought me the world's thinnest bag.
The
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Lightning score was on that bag.
Light City final. Yeah, which all I'm saying is I was a little shocked that a restaurant of that magnitude, that quality,
Sure.
that she would just completely forget a course.
And I'm saying, we're all saying, we would argue that it's the only thing that was different was the ordering, and that was you.
You don't know what her track record is.
I'm just saying,
You don't have all the answers here.
everything else that everybody ordered came. The only thing They got a
Did
wrench
Tommy
in
get
the
his
neck.
salmon?
Your weird power move is what caused us to not get those appetizers,
Yes.
which
I
we
don't
didn't
think
even really want because we were filled up.
I know, it worked out good.
I think you're mad about it because even though you can't eat it, you still want there to be a lot of food around, I guess.
think you at least want the option to be like, I might be able to pull the wool over these bozos' eyes and tell them I swam laps or something so I can have the calamar.
I like to watch. Whoa, okay.
I do like to watch.
What do you think, Henry?
About what, Pinhead? About the appetizers?
I still want them, and I'm pissed. Fucking turn this goddamn car around, go back to Colombia. That restaurant was fantastic.
The
You
restaurant
know what was real nice, real classy? He goes, I already have bread in the oven for you. I was like, yeah,
I've never seen butter so whipped.
yeah, real nice.
There should be a restaurant where you go in and get your clothes washed. Wouldn't that be kind of a cool thing?
I don't even know what you mean.
You go in with like some dirty clothes on. They take your clothes.
What are you eating, a robe?
They take your clothes. You eat in a robe. They wash your stuff. You sit down. They pamper you a little bit for like 2 hours. Then you get to when you get done, you go put on fresh clothes and you leave.
Is this because your clothes are always so dirty after you're done eating?
Well,
Is that where this is coming
What are
from?
you wearing when you eat?
A robe.
Well,
Hello, sharks. I'm a fat piece of shit.
And I don't do well with waistbands. Hear me out.
Do you stain all of your clothing every time you eat?
Can we do a fake Shark Tank pitch?
Sure.
You could cut in them back and forth.
Sure.
I just don't see it going anywhere. Here's the offer I'm going to make you. I mean, it's actually pretty
Just
funny.
cuts to Barbara. You need help.
That's not a bad idea.
You're a fat piece of shit, and for that reason, I'm out.
Gang, we fucking love you. Right?
Yeah, is that time? Are we good? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm flying blind
man,
here.
I could have smoothed right into that.
Well, you asked.
You always make me
Oh,
nervous.
something's on my head.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's not hair, I can tell you that.
Someone's just crawling on me.
I think you're okay.
nothing
I'm
wrong.
looking
I'm
at your
telling you, I
head
felt
now.
a creepy crawler. Unless
I saw
unless
something
my,
buzzing.
unless I felt my hair fall out. All right, yeah, let's wrap this up. Gang, we fucking love you. Thanks so much for everybody coming out on the road. Hope you like this fucking
We
little...
ruined my nice outro. I had a nice outro
You
going.
ruined it, man. You stopped. You said, is that good? Or you stopped your outro. That's
right.
why I then said something.
I think I was waiting for one of you to stop.
Oh, yeah, there's a bug flying around
No,
here.
there's not. All right, we're out of here. We love you.
Peace.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.